happen sooner or later. But that punch that he hit Baitista with, I guarantee it shocked both teams till they realize, uh-oh, this is not a brouhaha, we're going to go out and push around. This is an actual fight, and there's punches, because you could see it start to escalate.
And you saw Kevin Pillar come flying in there.
Yeah.
And he seemed to throw a couple haymakers of his own. But Adrian Beltre immediately grabbed Jose Baitista. So Jose Baitista, who, I will say this, watch it. He wore it like a champ. This is a right hook that would put people to the ground. Paulie, you let me get a right hook like that on you, I'm going to end up hosting MLB Tonight for the rest of the night.
And nobody wants that.
Good night, buddy.
Nobody needs that.
Adrian Beltre, now understand the dynamic of the relationship right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Adrian Beltre grabs him. And the reason why, obviously, you're not seeing Bautista doing everything he can to break that hold is Adrian Beltre and Jose Bautista's relationship goes back many, many of years. Roughned Odor, who is from Venezuela, and I think people need to understand all the dynamics. You got to imagine they didn't grow up best friends. And a lot of times there's a heated rivalry between Venezuelans and Dominicans, and there's generally a nice camaraderie amongst all Latin American players.
Right.
But is there tension there? Yes, absolutely. Roughned Odor, though, wow. I mean, is it going to come with a hefty suspension?
Oh, I would
absolutely.
imagine so.
Making a statement?
Even if he whiffed on the punch, he's probably getting a big suspension. I don't know if it makes a difference that he landed it or not.
He made a statement, and if I'm Jose Bautista,
you're going to get two ice packs. The one that got hit here and the one that got hit here.
Yeah.
He got hit twice pretty good. It almost looked like he was going down. I think Beltre got him out of the way to protect him because Odor wasn't done. He was coming after him.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not... I know Jose Baitista really well, and I had an opportunity to play with him parts of 5 different seasons in the Dominican Republic. And this guy's not going to back down. Everyone wants to paint him as like the little pretty boy, this and that. First of all, he wore that punch. And I know everyone's going to be talking about the big right hand that landed. And trust me, I was the first one to talk about it. But he wore that punch. I got to believe he is fuming inside. And Matt Bush... was that a statement pitch? I don't know. We've talked about his comeback story. This dude was sitting in prison a few months ago. You think he cares about making a statement to Jose Bautista? Think about that.
Well, I mean...
I'm saying hey, that is minuscule. To go ahead and endear yourself to your teammates like that, that was a long time coming. You knew that was coming. And that was as obvious as it could be with Matt Bush. And again, Jose Bautista, absolutely. Good job going at him. Now, Roughned Odor... he opened up a whole new can of worms.
And this, of course, is the bat flip that we're talking about last year. We made a ton of noise about this. Everybody did. Jose Bautista said he kind of blacked out for a second, didn't exactly know what he was doing. The place is up in arms and the whole 9 yards. And these two teams met in Toronto a week or two ago. We thought, oh, is there going to be anything? And obviously nothing really happened. But this is the last game of a season series, and they won't meet again, if they meet at all, until the postseason.
And there's things that are said. And I'm not saying that was... on purpose, but it probably was. But as a coach, as a manager, as a pitching coach, you say, hey, we'll take care of it at the right time. We'll take care of it at the right time. You don't want to sacrifice a game, losing a game because you wake a sleeping dog up sometimes. But they felt today was the time to take care of it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you can say that all you want as a manager, the coach, and yes, cooler heads prevail as we sit here and try to analyze what's going on. The bottom line is when you're between those lines, sometimes testosterone takes over.
Yeah, and these two teams are in the grapefruit and the cactus league, respectively, so they're not going to settle this in spring when it doesn't really mean as much. So interesting. We'll hopefully get some sound afterwards and get some reaction to that as well. But that game's still in progress, as is this one, a Capital One Premier Play in Colorado.